What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Let me make sure the volume's coming in okay. What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Let me make sure the volume. Alright, sounds like it's working. Alright, what's up, two-way? Netron, Pat? I think I'm losing my voice a little bit, really. Tyrell, Swing Trader, Bill, Jay Lister, Pat. Yonatani, Rohit, Andrew. What's up, guys? My Cargo. What's up, man? Rich. All right, we got two-way trader posting the news. U.S. stock futures were pointing to a higher quadruple witching Friday open on Wall Street, with investors welcoming positive signs in U.S. trade talks with China. So it sounds like the overall market's doing okay. The Dow, S&P 500, and NASDAQ were tracking for a positive week. ACHV is moving here. Let's pull this chart up. But yeah, ACHV. Hold on one second. There we go. HCHV moving. We have HAIR gapping up some. NIO looks okay. SNLO. BIOC. We have ACB. Looks okay. We have MDCA. KPTI. We have AMD. We got the overall SPY. All right. So yeah, you could see. Let me straighten out this chart. Yeah, you can see ACHV gapping up nicely here. Huge gap up. It's just a lot of volume right now in pre-market for ACHV, gapping up from 245 to 440. So interesting here. And ACHV earnings and Achieve Life Sciences is up 83% on advancement of cysticinecline float of 4.9 million. Interesting here. We'll see what's going on with this one. Earnings, sounds like. HAIR, you can see the bottom chart here. HAIR is Restoration Robotics and Venus Concepts. They announced a merger to create a leading global medical aesthetics company, a float of 27 million. So small float, announced a merger here. Reached its highs of 185. It's at 142 now. We'll see what happens with this one too. Man, NIO just dropped a ton yesterday. I'm going to be watching that one again today. We also have SLNO. This one's gapping up. You can see here from 135 to 230s. Big gap up here. About $1 gap up overall. You can see SLNO. Soleno Therapeutics announced a positive outcome from planned data safety monitoring board review of phase 3 Destiny PWS clinical trial of DCCR in Prader Willi syndrome. Float of 6.5 million. So basically, positive outcome from a review board on their phase 3 clinical trial of one of their bio drugs or one of their products, it sounds like, for SLNO. So positive data basically for it. We also have RKDA. RKDA gapping up here. May fill some of this gap. A lot of times these will fill the gap on the way down. But it says Arcadia Biosciences. They received FDA approval for their Sonova GLA safflower oil and cat food. And so FDA approval for RKDA. We'll see what we get with that one. We have MDCA here. MDCA gapping up a small amount as well. Mark Penn was named the Chief Executive Officer of MDCA. The Stagwell Group also makes a $100 million strategic equity investment in them. Float of $47 million. That's a good news for MDCA. We'll see where this one goes as well. Small gap up overall. We got BIOC. This one started to run yesterday. Kind of a crazy move for this one yesterday. Actually, not too crazy. I mean, it had some volume come in, but it was a big gap up percentage-wise. It's up in pre-market, though, gapping up from 150s to 170s. They're going to merge with Option Care. Float of $107 million, so nice move here for BIOC. Appreciate it, two-way. All right, guys. Appreciate it, two-way. Thanks for the news, brother. But yeah, man, ACHV, interesting here. What did BPTH end up doing? Did it just kind of quietly fall back down? I mean, it's down to 26. It had another red day. So I said I would love to buy a put option on this one, but ACB looks interesting as well. ACB gapping up. Not that much, really. It's actually a very small range, but it's gapping up some. AMD gapping up as well. The overall market. Let's see here. Market is down. I thought it was good, but we'll see if it pushes up. Is beginner trading the best option there is to day trade with? Are there other options like it? I mean, I'm sure there's other streams and stuff, man. Not to hate on my own stuff here, but I think I'm probably the only one that actually day trades live every day and shows people everything. You know, other people might stream. They're not going to show you their actual profit and loss or their account balance or anything like that. They're going to hide that, so you can't see what that's at. And so I think I'm probably the most honest person there is doing this, but that's all subjective, I guess. All right, Pat. Later, brother. Yeah, appreciate it, Connor. Appreciate it, two-way. Wow, look at BIOC, guys. BIOC with this drop. Look at this drop here. Look at this drop. It's down to 120s now. Monster drop. Something just happened with it. I got to look it up. Look at BIOC go here. Monster drop right now in pre-market. It's a registered direct offering by BIOC, completely filling the gap in this entire move. Completely dropping down. Yeah, Bobby. I actually thought about that, Bobby. Bobby, I actually thought about that. I'm pretty sure I said dude. like Dudde. I said, all right, dude. And it might have sounded like that, but I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I looked back and I didn't hear it, but I'm pretty sure I said dude, and somebody just heard me and they thought I said babe, but I said dude, I think. But yeah, I'm trying to look up. So it looks like just now for BIOC, they announced the pricing of an $8.2 million registered direct offering. And so it's going to equal 137. Honestly, this was kind of a sleazy move, though, for BIOC. Like, this was kind of a sleazy move. The reason it's kind of a sleazy move is because, you know, they pumped the stock up all day yesterday. They pumped the stock up. And then today, once the stock is up to like $1.80, they got a bunch of people holding it long, I'm sure. They announced their registered direct offering with a combined purchase price of $1.37. And so it's kind of a slimy move they did. Kind of a scummy move, I would say. But not unheard of in the penny stock world. I'm just glad I'm not holding it, but it's down to 120s now, BIOC. What was the other one? ATOS yesterday, right? ATOS broke out a little bit yesterday. It kind of filled the gap, though. Came right back down in pre-market. It's back down to 560s. Yeah, like I said, the overall market is something I'm looking at now. It's down to 280. We'll see what we get. We can look at the scanners here as well. I did talk to Mitch. Mitch is going to be here. He said he's going to be here a little bit closer to the bell, though. Yeah, we'll see about SFS. That one looks interesting as well. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go grab some coffee really quick. SPY continues to drop, though. SPY did continue to drop. We'll see what we get with this one. But yeah, ACHV is probably the bigger mover. You'll be here 2-way. Nice, brother. Yeah, man, let's do it. Trying to finish the week out strong here. Let's see what I'm looking at right now for this week. Let's see what my graph's looking like this week. Oh no, I gotta update. Man. I gotta update my TEFs platform. I wonder where I go to update. Here it is. Alright, well. Let me see. All right. Hey, buddy, what you doing over here? Come here. Come here. You all right, man? Come here, buddy. Come here. All right. Here, go ask your mom. She'll make you something. Here, come here. All right. Well, it says I'm downloading the update here. Frank, so to go to the update, I'll show you. Hold on one second. Yeah, split means they're taking shares away from the overall market. A reverse split means they're adding shares. Or no, that's backwards. A reverse split means they're taking shares away, thus increasing the value. A regular split means they're adding shares, thus lowering the value of a stock. And so you'll see like 10-to-1 reverse split. It means they're taking shares away. The stock's going to increase 10 times what it originally was. All right, it keeps saying I'm updating. But like... Am I done here? Did I do it? Alright, yeah, I got it. Alright, so to update it, all you have to do is, just to show you, somebody said, how do you update? You go to Help, Check for Updates. See, now it says my version is up to date. And so you can just go to Help, Check for Updates, and it'll show you where the update is. Hey man, another question, if you don't mind. What do you think about TradeNet? I mean, there's pros and cons to TradeNet, like there is with most overseas brokers. I think that TradeNet and TEFs is really good for, I think they're really good for new traders learning how to trade. You know, if I ever get over 25K, I'll probably end up getting a big boy broker, and that's fine. But until then, I'll probably use TEFs because they're one of the cheaper options. You know, like the intro package, you're spending $3.99 and you're getting, you're getting $700 to lose. Like your max loss is $700, and so really they're giving you an extra few $100s to trade with. And most new traders are going to lose their account anyway. And so I think it's good for new traders to learn. I think they can take small size since commissions are pretty cheap if you use small size on TEFs. And really learn how to trade. You know, commissions are like $3 or $4 for a round trip. You know, there's no penny stocks, and so if you're looking to just trade penny stocks, I don't think it's that good of an option, just because you're not going to be able to find many penny stocks to trade. But I think the funded account program is decent. It's a decent option in my opinion. Maybe I'm biased because I post links for them. And so maybe I'm biased, but you know, who knows? Hey, buddy.
But this is not opening this. I was hungry.
All right, here. Listen, I'm gonna go get your mom, and she's gonna make you some breakfast. Okay?
Okay.
What you got on your nose, bud? What's that?
Oh, he was putting on that Spider-Man mask.
No, that's from the Spider-Man mask.
Yeah.
Who taught you how to be so fast?
The Sonic movie.
The Sonic movie taught you to be fast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He does that, huh? All right, bud. I'll go wake your mom up. All right, guys, I'll be right back. It's mostly day trading only. It's mostly day trading only. I think there's like the fees like $25 if you hold a stock overnight. I would only use it for day trading. Swing trading, they're going to charge you fees, and it's not going to be worth it, I don't think. They do have their sale going on right now. Later, bro. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Yeah, so hold on. Hold on. My kids are in here. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. But yeah, like here's the thing, right? And this is what I always say. I'm not one of those people that's gonna mindlessly defend any broker. Like I'm just not. Like I'll tell you the truth about it. That's why I bring up the penny stock thing. And like penny stocks aren't really the best to trade on TEFs because there's just not that many of them. And so if you're looking to just trade penny stocks, it's probably not the right thing for you because most of the stocks that are available are higher cap stocks. I mean, they usually do a decent job at adding them, but if you're just a penny stock trader, it's not for you. Um, there's a lot of thing going on about the conflict of interest thing, and like the truth is that like all overseas brokers do that. Like all overseas brokers do that. SureTrader, the reason SureTrader has so many shorts is because they take the opposing side of your trade. Like that's what a lot of these overseas brokers do, and it's kind of a necessary evil in the trading world. Lately, there's been this big thing where everybody's kind of hating on TradeNet, and it's because somebody posted a video when they actually are posting like affiliate links for their broker, and so they posted a video dogging TradeNet for a reason, so more people would sign up to their affiliate links, and so it's kind of the whole thing's silly, I think, but I think all overseas brokers do it, and trying to point the finger at one and then using another one is kind of hypocritical, and it's just kind of how the trading world is right now. But as for TradeNet, like I've heard they pay out. I think that's the only thing that matters is if they pay out or not. If they pay out, that's all I care about. AVDL is popping up on my scanners. HTHT is as well. HTHT has a little bit better volume, but it's not. I wouldn't say HTHT's volume is necessarily good. Um, right. That's definitely a possibility, I think, Sid. But I don't know. Like I said, do your research. Like I said, maybe I'm biased because I post links for them and I post referral links for them, and so maybe I'm biased, and I can have I can say that. Do your own research. That's all I can really say. Like I trade with them every day. I've been trading with them for a few years, and so I probably know a little bit more about trading with them than others. But SPY's starting to drop here. Look at the SPY start to fall. For sure. Hey, Shiz, if you do end up doing it, man, here's the link. I think the 20% off, the thing where you can get it, the package, the intro package for $3.99 is going on for about another day, I think. I don't know if it's going on another day or not. Let me look to see when it ends exactly. But I know the St. Patrick's Day sale is ending either today or tomorrow. It still shows on my end. I got to see when it actually ends, but it's either ending today or tomorrow. Let me look. Yeah, it's ending today, and so the St. Patrick's Day sale is ending today, actually. Hey, thanks, Shiz. If you go through my link, I appreciate it. Like I said, if you go through my link, you also get a free month of course of our classes. And so if you have gone through my link this month, let me know. You'll get a free course of classes. John, can you please comment a little on deciding the target on a stock in intraday trade? Um, a lot of the times I'm shorting. A lot of times I'm shorting. And so, for instance, like when I'm shorting stocks, a lot of times I'm using a low of the day price target because that's the most obvious level that it's going to retrace back to. And so, a lot of times I'm using lows of the days for my reward target. If I'm going long, a lot of times I'm using highs of like previous high of the days for my first reward target. And if it breaks those levels, like if it breaks under the lows, that's great. But if not, you know, I can get out and protect my account a decent amount. SMTX popping up. What did you get into two-way? SLNO? Yeah, man, SLNO starting to break out here. Look at this one. It's pushing over the 250 level. Let's upload my trades. I want to see what my graph looks like. All right. All right. This is my graph. Not looking too bad here. This is my graph. Just going to look to continue it here. I'm up to 277 in the last 30 days. So just going to look to continue pushing here. Been a pretty good few weeks trading. Accuracy is at 70.8%. Out of the last 30 days, I've had 17 winning trades and only 6 losing trades. And so I'll definitely take it. One of those was break even. And so if I didn't have this break even one, my accuracy would be at around 75%, it seems. But I'll take it for sure. Just going to look to keep it rolling here and see if we can continue to push this graph up some. But yeah, BIOC, man, like I said, a little bit shady with their offering that they announced right after hyping everything up. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes left. 10 minutes here. What's everybody's main watch today? I know some people are going to be watching SLNO. ACHV doesn't look terrible either. SLNO getting an early start. PDD. ACHV, HEAR. Here, Turtle Beach is moving. Oh, it's moving down. Big drop for HEAR. We'll see where that one goes as well. BIOS. Yeah, BIOS had an offering. Look at I can't talk this morning for some reason. Look at SLNO go up to 275. But yeah, BIOC actually had an offering this morning. And so it had a offering. I think the price was $1.37, and so the offering price was right here. That was the offering price, and so a little, like I said, a little sleazy for them to do that. They pumped it up all day yesterday, and then they announced their offering today. And so, a little scummy of them to do that, but not surprising in the penny stock world, I guess. All right, BIOC. I did get them mixed up. I don't think so, Shiz. Yeah, that's right. I don't think you get penalized. I think you could skip a day if you need to. I think you have to be active, but I don't think it has to. I don't think you get penalized if you skip a day. Um, Gaurav says, but many times a day low is breached and a new intraday low is created while shorting. So how do you decide if we should exit at intraday low or a lower low? I think that the way I like to approach it, it's all subjective, but I think the way I like to approach reward targets with shorts is I'll take a partial, like I'll take half a position off at the previous low of the day. And then if it breaks that and starts to break down underneath that level, I'm still holding a little bit so I can still profit from it. But if it doesn't break down and it ends up faking me out and bouncing right back up, I already took profits to protect myself in the trade. That's usually how I like to approach it. But it's all subjective. It depends. All right, guys, we got about 5 minutes left until the open. 5 minutes. All right, guys, let's do it. We got 5 minutes left. Let's get everything rolling here. Also, another thing to take into consideration, the moving average crossover has worked every day this week so far that I've traded it. I haven't had a losing paper trade on the moving average crossover yet this week, and so it's been working pretty well on AMD too. And so we'll keep watching that as well. But let's do it. SLNO 1 minute pullback. Yeah, man. I mean, this one looks okay. It looks alright. There's the hammer candle. I would wait until it breaks the highs, though. But there's the hammer candle. It's just a little bit too big. Like 1 minute pullback, I usually look for just one candle. Just one. But I mean, the thing about it is like you see this one here. It never broke the highs after that, and so you're not going to get. It's not like this would be a failed one. This one just wouldn't be one at all because it would just be more than one. This one maybe. Or maybe this one. What is moving average crossover when it is going up, when it is going down? So with the moving average crossover that I'm using, I'm actually using the one where it the long-term moving average, when it crosses under the short-term, that signifies a bearish or downward trend. And when the short-term moves over the long-term, that signifies an upward or bullish trend. You can see I use it. This is the one I use. I think it's the same study for the MACD. It's the same one that is the MACD. At least a lot of people are telling me that. But, for instance, I've been using AMD to do it and to trade it. Like for instance, here's one of the ones. This was the white line, which is the 26 long-term crossing under the blue, which is the 12 EMA. So that it signifies a bullish trend. So the long-term crossing under the short-term signifies an upward trend. Maybe I had it backwards. What's up, Mitch? Yeah, no worries, brother. All right, guys, we got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. All right, let's do it, guys. We got about a minute left. 1 minute. All right, let's do it, guys. We got about 30 seconds. 30 seconds left. All right, guys, 5 seconds. Let's do it. Good luck. There's the bell. Hey, what's up, man?
I'm just gonna have myself muted, and I'll share screen when I have a trade.
All right, sounds good, brother.
All right, brother.
All right. All right, so we got Mitch here. I think he said something about computer problems, or he forgot his headphones. So we got SLNO spiking up here. Oh, I forgot to watch AMD. All right, so at the open, we did get a blue crossover white. All right, we got AMD spiking up a little bit here. CGC falling. CGC is dropping. I might watch that one for a potential fade on CGC. All right, AMD dropping here. Going to look for the moving average crossover. But yeah, we got ACHV going crazy. Dropping down some at 390s. We got SLNO spiking up here. It's probably one of the bigger movers, SLNO. We got NIO dropping here. So I'm just waiting to see if we get some good short opportunities with some of these. We'll see what we get. AMD continues to drop. We're going to look for the moving average crossover on that one. We got NIO dropping, ACHV dropping. Cannabis plays are a little low volume and a little choppy here.
Looking to get in NIO. Has to bounce up to VWAP though.
Yeah, that one doesn't look terrible. AMD trying to push up. A little bit of a choppy day today, I'd say. A little bit of a choppy day. CGC spiking up. We got AMD spiking up. SLNO has been spiking up some. The overall market is sideways. So very dull, sloppy, kind of slow market right now, guys. So just be careful. Definitely a little bit slower at this point. All right, we got KOPN popping up on the scanners here. KOPN. ACHV dropping big here. I'm looking at NIO. I don't hate NIO. It's just about where to set risk. I think you would have to do 610 as risk. I think risk reward's not great on that one. SLNO pulling back a little bit here. Definitely a little bit choppy here, even with AMD a little bit slow. It's pushing up, but the volume's just not really there. It's getting a little bit of volume in now, but it's still a little low volume on both of these. So just waiting it out. All right, AMD spiking up, picking up a little bit more volume now. Looks a little bit better. Still waiting to see the moving average crossover. I just don't see one yet. One hasn't happened quite yet. SPY is still very tight range, super sideways, super choppy on the SPY. It's just not moving much at all. SLNO pulled back to the whole $1.03. We'll see if that level can hold. Looking at a few of these, a lot of this is just choppy right now, guys. A lot of this is choppy. AMD spiking up nicely here. Big run. NIO dropping some. Now if NIO pulls back to the VWAP, I'll consider it. But there goes NIO. If NIO pulls back to 603, we could use 610 as our risk, or yeah, 610 or so. BPTH is going crazy. SLNO might be breaking the lows here as well. Yeah, BPTH is back up, but see the volume's still a little bit low for it. The SPY actually just finally broke up on the upside. Finally got up there on the upside. Cron may be a VWAP bounce as well, but everything just kind of looks a little choppy to me. Right, is it lag on Thinkorswim that's causing this, Nick? I'm not sure what's going on. Everything kind of looks choppy to me with some of these stocks. Like BPTH, just strange looking. AMD even. Like some of these kind of moves here with like these big gapping looking moves are just strange. BPTH here looks weird. So yeah, like I don't know if it's lagging or like what's going on, but it looks strange. What's up, Houston? What's up, two-way? Nice, brother. Good job. AMD finally pulling back some here. I haven't been able to. I don't see anything I really like, honestly. I don't see anything that's dropping like I want it to. Cron taking a big dive here. CRON. Pulling all the way back down, breaking the lows here. It's probably going to drag the cannabis play. So I'll look at the cannabis plays for a fade now. I don't hate NIO if it gets up to 602 with a risk of, I don't know, 605 maybe. $606 as a risk. I don't hate it. SPY still kind of sideways. CGC, Cron, breaking down under the lows here. All right, so Cron broke under the lows here. It's at 2007. Hey, appreciate the new sub, Jay. I'm just gonna say Jay or bye. Appreciate the sub, brother. Thanks, man. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We day trade live on stream every weekday. NIO starting to bounce back here. I mean, you could get in at 6, use that 605, 606 area as risk. It has some confirmation there in pre-market on NIO. It's just down so much already. That's the only thing that makes me a little nervous with it, is that it's already down a ton already. You know, you could use like this level here is your risk, maybe. But again, it had a big red day yesterday. And so that's the only thing kind of making me a little hesitant on it. HTHT. I don't mind ACB now, though. ACB is looking more interesting if the VWAP can come down a little bit. But the VWAP, like when you see the VWAP kind of so high in a lot of these, it just means the volume's low. And so when I'm looking at CGC and ACB, if they could pull back to the VWAP, I'll consider taking those. AMD still spiking up here. Big move for AMD. I'm looking at ACB here now. I'm going to pull it up on this one. A little bit of a smaller range for ACB. That's the only problem. I could think about CGC. TEUM. Alright, if ACB gets up to 96, I could take a risk level of 99 for a 3 or 4 cent risk. It's just a tight range. I probably just use $9 for 4 cents. And then from 96 down to 86 for a 10-cent reward. I don't hate that on ACB, and I can use 500 shares or so since my risk is so small if it gets up to 96. Also looking at CGC. If CGC gets up to Alright, I'm back. Sorry, my son's throwing a fit about his Nintendo. Yeah, looking at ACB here, we'll see what we get. Looking at NIO, kind of faded, never quite got up there though. But I'm looking at CGC here. We got ACHV still dropping some. ACHV still on the way down. YTEN. And AMD continues to push here, so I just removed the moving averages for now until AMD pulls back some. I'm just not gonna think about it. Looking at ACB though. It's just a little bit tighter range stock. I might actually prefer, let's see, CGC 460 risk. It's not terrible. I don't hate CGC either if we can get up to the VWAP. It's a tight risk reward. But I'm watching the cannabis plays, at least at this point. SPY starting to maybe get up on the upside. Yeah, if CGC can get up here, maybe 41, 42, I'll consider it with a risk of 60 maybe. I could even use 55. I don't hate that, but it's got to get up there for a possible fade. It actually has to get up there, which is, who knows? We'll see if it actually does or not. Alright, so here's the potential spike on CGC. Like I said, I could probably use this area at 52, maybe 55 or 56 is my risk to get a better risk reward in CGC. I don't think I necessarily need to hold it all the way up to the high of the day in order to risk that. NIO is back at the VWAP. You could use a 605, 606 risk for that one, but I'll probably end up waiting. That one's down so much already in the last few days. I just don't know if I want to risk that. Getting a little bit closer with CGC, since I'm ultimately going to be risking 20 cents. I think my risk should stay at 200 shares, since it's a little bit more expensive of a stock with the profit target of 45.05 for about 35 cents. So my risk is about 15 from 40 up to 55, and then my reward target is from 40 down to 45.05. So about 35-cent reward, 15-cent risk. I'll take that. It's got to get up there, though. You know, it's the big if is whether it's going to get up there, though. NIO is actually at the VWAP. But like I said, NIO is down so much already. I just don't know if I want that one. CGC never quite got up to the VWAP. But like I said, this is what I'm looking at ultimately. I could get 45, roughly 40, and then set a 55 risk. I could set this area as my risk right here maybe. Give myself about 15, 20 cents, and then from 35 down to maybe 45 as my reward target, so about 36, 40 cent risk. We'll see. We'll see if it gets up there. All right, here's the spike. ACB getting up there as well. What's Cron doing? I know Cron dropped pretty big today as well. Actually, I don't hate Cron now if Cron gets up to 2077. I could use 2090 as my risk. we'll see. Yeah, I just now saw RKDA. I don't think I could trade it. I don't think that one's tradable for us, huh? Oh, it is tradable. Okay. Yeah, that one would have been nice. Appreciate the sub, Justin. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. All right, so I don't hate this. I could use 43 as my risk here for Cron now, or for CGC. And so 10 cents. And I could use about 45.03 as my reward target. I don't hate it. Got a little bit tighter risk reward for CGC here. I'm also looking at Cron here. Maybe I was wrong with NIO. It just looks like it's down so much already yesterday that, you know, it's probably at the lows it's been. So I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. ACB back up there. I'm also looking at Cron now. ACB's range is a little bit too small. I'm looking at Cron here. I don't hate Cron right now. With 300 shares with a 15-cent risk. Let's see if Cron gets up there. CGC's a tight risk too, though. Maybe I'll just do CGC. All right, so I'm short in CGC with 200 shares. Not necessarily the spike up I want to see, but it's just 200 shares, so we'll see if it works down to break these lows here is what I'm ultimately looking for on CGC. There's a nice drop. Quick drop down to the 30s. We'll see if it follows back down, though. That's what I want to see. I want to see it come back down and break these lows here. There's 29s. 26s. Like I said, profit target's going to be the low of the day for this one. I want to see it break that low. That's ultimately the goal with this one. See if it can really break down. There's 25s. Back up to 27s. Pulling back here. Let's see if it holds under that level. It's kind of a big level here. Cron's actually right up there to the VWAP as well. Cron's right there to the VWAP, and so it could be a fade there as well. Still looking for a CGC to break down here. It's getting kind of close. My risk is so small in it, though, that I'm not too worried about it. I want to see Cron hold down, or CGC hold down under these levels and just really break down. There we go. So it can test the lows. But like I said, my risk is tiny in it, and so if it bounces back and forth here, I'm fine. I really just want to see it break down underneath here. The big level for it is this 26 level, and so it's got to break under that. It keeps kind of testing it. But like I said, my risk is pretty small overall with this one. It's about 10 cents or so with 200 shares, so minor risk. Just want to see it break down, though. There's 29s. All right, so like I said, that 26 level is the big risk level. The ask continues to push down under, but it doesn't actually break. And so it keeps kind of holding at 28 here. Let's see if we get an actual breakdown now, though. That's what we want to see. It holds at 28. You can see the ask stay right there at 28, never really breaking.
John, looking to short Snap here. Looking to short Snap.
Snapchat, huh? Here, let me pull a snap up so you could follow along with Mitch's. All right, CGC's back up. I just don't want to see it push and break this 45.40 level, and so I got to kind of cut it a little close here. Let me pull up Snap so you can see Mitch's trade. Snap is right there at the VWAP. Beautiful VWAP push on Snap. All right, so I'm getting pretty close to getting stopped out here. We got a rejection there at my risk, which is great, but getting pretty close to getting stopped out on CGC. I do like that rejection. Back down. All right. I love that rejection. We'll just see if it continues here. It's kind of
short snap, guys. 500 shares. Short snap. 500 shares. 1146.
Doesn't look terrible. All right, CGC's back up here. We want to see a rejection. Like I said, though, my risk is pretty small overall here. All right, I'm still in. My risk is about 10 cents with 200 shares, so pretty small overall. We just want to see a breakdown. That 26-cent level needs to hold and break down underneath. It keeps testing it, and it never really broke down under it. So getting close again to my risk, but my risk is small, and so I'm not really super worried about it, and I can let this one go as much as it needs to. But we'll give it time. All right, that's my risk. I'll give it one more minute to see if it pulls back quickly here, but if it pushes up anymore, I'm out. All right, I'm out. It got to 46. $29 loss, small loss overall. Disappointing for sure, but my risk was relatively small in that one, so I'm not super upset. And if I look at Kron's pushing up and kind of faked people out as well, so Kron would have stopped me out too. And so it doesn't look like it was a terrible day, but it's kind of how it goes sometimes. Today just didn't work out. Glad I got out of here. You can see the squeeze up on CGC. That's kind of what I wanted to avoid and kind of why I kept it pretty small. The only thing that I did wrong, I think, in this trade was my risk was 42 or 43, and I held it to 46 or so. So I added another 10 cents or another 5 cents on there. That was the only thing I really did wrong. But overall, I stuck to my level for the most part. Mitch, you're in Snap. What's your... Let me look at... Let's pull Mitch up here. We can pull Mitch up for a second. And so if anybody wanted to see what Tef's platform is like, this is what Mitch is using now. Mitch is using Tef's. All right, so it looks like Mitch is in Snap with 500 shares. And he is...
Yep, what's up?
Okay. What's your risk in it?
I'm in at 1146. Risk is right now 54.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible.
Right above here.
Right.
I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, I got you up. Or I had you up. It just disappeared.
Alright. Looking to add here. Now that we got this little move here. Want to add at 49. It moved too quickly there. Looking to add at 48.
NIO actually faded nicely, man. I'm kind of bummed out. Like I thought that one was a little bit too extended on the upside or on the downside, but man, look at that fade on NIO. That one's tough to look at. CGC though, I'm ultimately glad I got out of that one. It eventually squeezed all the way up to that 45.60 level. Could be a red to green move now. Kron would have stopped me out too, so glad I got out of both of those. I'm using Tefs, which is TradeNet's platform. And yeah, you can see, Mitch, your screen's not up anymore, by the way, brother. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, like the way TradeNet and Tefs works, TradeNet's actually having their St. Patrick's Day sale going on right now. And the way TradeNet and Tefs work is that you pay for the package. It's not a deposit. You actually pay for that package. Hold on. But so yeah, if anybody wants to,
there, guys, I hit my ad there. I have 1,000 shares at 11.47, risking off 54, 7-cent risk.
Looks good. Let's see the breakdown for you, brother. Looks good, man. But yeah, so if anybody wants to use the same broker that Mitch and I are using, you can check out TradeNet, and they have their St. Patrick's Day sale, but you can get 20% off by going through my link. And so with the funded account program, there's no pattern day trading rule. You can trade as much as you want. Anything that is tradable is shortable, and the commissions are cheap if you use small sizing. And so the way it works is like you pay for a package. There's no deposit. You actually pay for it. But you pay $3.99 during the sale, and you get $14,000 in buying power. So $14,000 to trade with. There's a $700 max loss. And so if you go under $13,300, they close your account down, and there's a profit split of 70-30. But like I said, commissions are cheap if you use small sizing. They're like 0.006 cents per share with a 150 minimum per trade. And so basically, if you use less than 300 shares, an entire round trip is like $3 or $4. And so it's super cheap if you use small sizing. Not many penny stocks are tradable, which is my biggest pet peeve. But I really think they're good for new traders looking to learn. You can use small sizing, and you pay $3.99, and the max loss is $700. And so really, you're getting an extra few $100s to lose, which I think benefits new traders as well. If you do sign up to TradeNet and you do use my link and give me the credit for it, you get a free month of our classes as well. And so if you sign up, and if you've signed up this month and you want to give me credit for it, just let them know. And like I said, you'll get a free month of our classes if you do. And it's one of the ways we keep this stream free. And so I'll post that here if anybody wants to check that out. I know we had a few people that signed up through my link, and there's the link if you're interested. I just posted it.
Put it in order to cover here at 11.33, 11.33.
Yeah, it looks good.
The chips.
Yeah, man, I was trading. I was having your screen pulled up, but you took it down. So if you want to throw it up, you can. I'll put you up there. But yeah, man, I mean, there's something I promote here, scrap metal. So I mean, it's one of the
guys covered 600 shares there. Covered 600 shares there at 33.
Nice, brother. Yeah, it's breaking down nicely for you, man. What's your next reward target?
Realized right now is 84. Total up is 144.
Nice, brother. Yeah, you can see Snap here. Mitch's screen isn't pulled up, but you can see Snap right here. This is the one Mitch is in. He got in with the VWAP fade. I think at 46, so right around where the VWAP is. But yeah, man, I mean, I keep this stream free. I do this every day, and so I live stream for free every day on YouTube, man. So yeah, I'm gonna promote certain things. You know, sorry, brother, you'll be all right. But yeah, it looks like it broke down well, man. It's starting to bounce. We'll see if SNAP can break the lows of the day.
got my entry above VWAP 1147, so I'm looking to re-enter in here with sizing. If it comes back to VWAP, if it
There
falls
you go.
through the bottom, let it go. Keep the 400 shares, make the money.
There you go. Here's Mitch. Let me throw him up there. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of Skype life though, Mitch. It's not, for some reason, it's not showing up. Yeah, for some reason, it's not showing up. I can see it on my end on Skype. Like, you could probably see it here. I could see it roughly here, but when I try to maximize this, it doesn't let me. So, it sucks. Yeah, if I can get it to work, I'll let you guys know. What happened, Shiz? You in a trade?
Right, put in the cover order out here to 27s. 27s is the lows of these wicks. It's 26, 27. So I'm looking for it to either wick down and just fill me 2 more hundred shares.
Right here is where he's looking at. Right where this red line is. For some reason, Skype Life's not letting you pull up. But, yeah, I'll kind of walk them through. He's looking for an exit here at 1127. Let's look at AMD and see what happens with the moving average cross. We're getting close to it now. Big range, though, for it, but I think a reasonable risk here is okay. So watching AMD, seeing if we get a cross, it would be a blue under the white cross. So it would be the short term crossing under the long term. And so that would signify a downward bearish move for the moving average crossover. And so we'll see if we get that here. Yeah, that's just Hero, Nick. Honestly, here's the thing, man. He doesn't really want to learn anything about trading. He just kind of talks because he wants somebody to talk to. He's just a young kid. And so that's just understand that. That's Hero. I've banned him multiple times, and he keeps coming back. But like I said, he doesn't really want to learn about trading. He's just kind of talking to seem like he does, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain. But yeah. I have the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA. So the 12 exponential and the 26 simple.
It looks like we're going to get our next move here. Probably take profits into this.
I had you up there, man. Skype Life's just not working that well.
The Skype life.
Yeah, bro.
This is how it is.
There you go. You're up now. Oh, wait. Let's see if it'll hold.
See?
There you go. Yeah, you're up. I got you.
All right, guys. Wanted to take profits there at 28, 27. Went to 28. I had an order out at 27.
All right. So, yeah, you can see Mitch. He's totally up $144. Realized about $84 of that. And so, good trade. He's got, let me see, he's got 400 shares left.
The coffee shop master over here.
Yeah, man. I need to go trade at the coffee shop. But yeah, okay week. It was a green week for me. I had three profitable trades and 2 losing trades after today. I'll take it. Not as good of a finish as I wanted it to, but it's still another green week. And I think I finished every week for the most part green in the last month and a half or so. So I've been doing pretty well. Just got to continue moving forward. CGC did end up breaking down, but it kind of faked me out. Went a little bit too high. Went all the way up to 45.60. And so that was just way too high of my risk. But it is what it is. Small green day. I kept it under $30 in losses today, so small loss overall.
Here's the move, 28.
Where's the volume listed on
There you
Thinkorswim?
go. Got 200 more off there. 200 more off there at 27s.
Nice, bro.
Now we got over $100. I got 124 realized.
Hey, no stress, Corey. Somebody else probably mentioned that one, but nice work, brother. Congrats, man. I will see if Snap can break under the lows here.
Next profit would be 20 or 18.
Oh, we did get the moving average cross here. I'm a little bit late, but I can get in it, I guess. On AMD, I'm just going to hold, let it see if it works. Let me pull AMD up on my side now. Could be a VWAP bounce on AMD. I think I got in a little bit early, though. I think the cross happened at around 50, and so I would have been a little bit tighter risk. But luckily, it's just a paper trade, just another day testing it. Yeah, I mean, you got to find a margin account on Thinkorswim, Jeff. Most of the time, you got to get a margin account. Yeah, I like Thinkorswim for charting. Thinkorswim for charting, I think, is really where it's at. I don't know if I like them necessarily for trading, but I think charting is legit. I think it lags a little bit too. Yeah, what it really is you're just trying to predict human emotion, Nick. I like that the way you put it though. But it's basically a way to predict human emotion. I think that when you're trading patterns, you're trading it based off of human emotion. And if you can understand where people are going to panic or where people are going to have hope that a stock's going to move up or down, then you can kind of predict where the stock is going to go up, or where the stock is going to go up fairly accurately. But I think it's all gauging human emotion. Kron bouncing back. Snapchat's bouncing back a little bit here. But see ya, hero.
Looking to add here at BWAP.
I'm gonna reset my paper trade account and get the entry right where the wait, where'd it go? Get me the better entry right where the 49s are, like I wanted to. Let me see if I can find how to reset it. No. Oh well.
All right, going to be willing to add up here. 41s, 42s. I bought order out for 44 right now, but looking for 41s, 42.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. You could use that 53 level as your risk for Snap. So you get from 43 up to 53 about 10 cents, and then from 43 down to 23 as your reward. So about 2 to 1 on the second move for Snap. I don't hate it.
All right, guys, I added there. I'm at 44. At 44. Want to risk up to 40, 48. right a 47, it's right above this kill. Profit target would be that 11:30 again.
It's daylight savings time, man. Sync. If you missed daylight savings time before, it's daylight savings time, brother. All right, so Mitch added back. Yeah, I had a losing day today. It's fine though. One of the hardest things in trading is being able to just accept a loss. And so, losing day, but green week. But it's still hard to even for me to accept the loss sometimes. And Mitch added back to it. It's breaking down nicely. I really thought about you getting in this trade as well, just because the risk reward was about 2 to 1 on Snap. The only reason I didn't is because if I'm only going to trade once on my winning days, then I need to only trade once on my losing days. Because if not, the days where I have two losing days or I have two losing trades are going to mess up my average win and loss. And so I'm just going to stick to one trade a day for now, since that's been working fairly well.
Okay, now that we created another high, I'm gonna hold to my average cost, which is 44.
All right, well, while we're waiting on Mitch is still in the trade. Remember that TradeNet is having their St. Patrick's Day sale going on right now.
Try to hold to my risk here, guys. Average cost on the rest. Let this try to work to 33. First, I'll take 300 off, leave 100 for the breakdown.
All right, but yeah, like I said, TradeNet is having their St. Patrick's Day sale going on right now, where you can get 20% off the intro package. And like I said, the way it works, it ends today though, guys. It ends on the 15th, and so I'll post that link again. But yeah, like I said, the way it works is that you pay for a package. In this case, you pay $3.99 for the intro package. It's not a deposit. And with that, you get 14,000 in buying power. And so you get 14,000 to trade with, but you have a $700 max loss. But still, I mean, if you're paying $3.99 for the package and being able to lose 700, you're getting a few extra hundred to lose. And the commissions are 0.006 cents per share. And so if you use less than 300 shares, it's really cheap commissions. It's like $3 or $4 for a round trip. And anything that's tradable is shortable. It also comes with like a day trading course, a free access to their chat room for a few weeks, and a free paper trading platform. And you also get a free membership to our classes as well, a free month-long membership to our classes as well. And like I said, the sale is ending today, so you can get the intro package for $3.99. After today, it goes back up to $500, I believe. And so I'll post that link here if anybody wants to check it out. But yeah, man, if you don't like the ads, bro, you can go to another stream, man. You know, because the truth is, I'm doing this for free every morning on YouTube. I'm doing it for free, and so beggars can't be choosers, brother. I'm down 29. Right, that's exactly right, man. I wait for times where we're just kind of hanging out to do the trade net thing. And like I said, a lot of people are trying to use the sale, and so you get $3.99 for the sale. And so the sale ends today, so I'm just telling people about the sale. It's like I said, it's one of the ways I keep the stream free, and like I've been using TradeNet for a year and a half, and so when it's a little slow, I'll plug them.
If it doesn't get above 40 and hold here, we should be able to get that breakdown to 11:30.
Yeah, man, it's tough, brother. Good luck, Nick. It's tough, man. I always tell people like live trading with real money is extremely difficult, especially after paper trading. Like paper trading might give you a false sense of security, and live trading with real money, the emotions are just so out there that it's tough to do and it's tough to transition. But you can do it, man. It's just take it slow. It's best advice I can give somebody is just to take it slow. Yeah, right, for sure, Nick. It's just different, man. It's just different. It's you paper trading is good for testing strategies and kind of recreating a plan that you have for certain strategies. Like if it's the VWAP fade, for instance, I can test building a risk level and following the plan. But when you use live money, everything changes. You have those emotions that your heart starts beating quickly. It's really tough to do, in transition to. But once you get used to it, it gets a little bit easier. I've gotten effectively used to live money, but it took a little bit of time for sure. Nice, Milan. Nice work, brother. Congrats, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, man. Mitch has been doing really well, man. Mitch has been scaling up a little bit quicker than I have, man. He's up to 1,000 shares, been killing it lately. Mitch is up about 150 right now, two-way. Yeah, two-way. Mitch is up about 150 right now. Unrealized about 22. He realized about 125. He's just letting the last little 400 shares work. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you have signed up through my link this month, I see a few people have. If you have signed up through my link on TradeNet and signed up for TradeNet using my link this month, let me know. Because if you did, you get a free month of our classes. And so you get a free month of our classes. And so, like I said, if you did sign up, you can email me. You can email me there, and I'll send you your login information. So like I said, if you signed up through my link, let me know, and email me, and I'll get you through, and I'll send you your login info for our classes so you can come check those out as well.
Okay, don't want to see another high there. Don't want to see 42s. Just want to see this flush out here. There we go. Starting to move there.
There you go. Nice breakdown for you.
There's 34s.
Later, two-way. Later, brother. Appreciate the help today. There's a nice drop for him. Down to 32s. Watching Mitch's screen here.
Go, guys. There was a little push there. I had the order out there at 32s to get filled. It didn't fill though.
It still looks pretty weak, though, for SNAP. It still looks relatively... It looks pretty weak. It's sitting there at 37 now. We'll see if it breaks down anymore. It looks like you and I's VWAP is actually working, staying aligned, Mitch. A lot of times our VWAP wouldn't be the same, but it looks like ours is the same now. All right, Enduro. Later, brother. Have a good weekend, man. We'll see you all on Monday.
See y'all on Monday, guys. Great day.
Oh, I'm still here, Mitch. We're just watching. I was saying bye to Enduro.
Oh, all right.
I'm sticking around. You know, I'm letting you hang out in your trade, bro.
Finish this trade here.
Yeah, man.
Let it work. Let it work.
Yeah, you've got the spotlight. Yeah, Mitch got the spotlight right now. Let's see it break down for him. It's down to 36s. Let's see if it break down under. The goal right now for Mitch is probably to let it work and get under that low of the day. But it, like he said, it'll take profits at 33s if it holds down there long enough. And don't forget, guys, while we're sitting here, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Mitch and I day trade live on stream every weekday morning, so you can see all of our trades live. We can't hide anything. You can see all of our trades. And so make sure to hit that subscribe button. I think we're the only people that show everybody everything. And so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, if you want to support the channel, click the like button. We definitely appreciate it. If you want to help support us and appreciate this content, click the like button while you can.
Covered their 300 more shares there, guys. Up 155. Gonna let this last 100 work. Set a stop at break even. See if it breaks down and gives me that last reward. That's gonna be it for me today. Another over $100 day.
Nice, brother.
Lately this week, I think I'm over 300, 400 for the week. So
nice, brother.
Calculate everything, but really been trading with a trend, not fighting it. Shorting stocks that should be shorted, longing stocks that should be longed.
Yep. Congrats, brother. Nice work, man. Have a good weekend, brother.
Guys, take care, all right?
Later, man. All right. So, Mitch is out of here. Yeah, that's probably it for me today. I'm doing the paper trade right now on AMD. It doesn't look like it's working out for me here, but we'll see how that goes as well. But yeah, Mitch is shorting Snap. Doesn't look terrible. We'll see if this last 100 continues to work for him. But yeah, guys, like I said, today's the last day of TradeNet's St. Patrick's Day sale, and so you get the intro package for $3.99. Like I said, the way it works is that you spend money on the package. It's not a deposit. You're actually spending money on the package, and with that, if you buy the intro package, you're getting $14,000 in buying power to trade with. And so it's kind of like a prop firm. There's a $700 max loss. And so essentially you're paying around $400 to be able to lose $700. And so I think it's good for new traders, specifically learning how to trade. You could take small sizing and really just take it slow. And if you use less than 300 shares, your commissions are like $3 or $4 for a round trip. And so it's not a bad deal. And I've been using them for a few years. One of the cool things about TradeNet and TEFs is that anything that's tradable is shortable. Like with a lot of other brokers, you're going to be looking for shorts. You're going to be trying to locate shorts. And on TradeNet, you can short anything that you can trade. And so anything that I can actually trade, I can short on TradeNet. And so I think that's a huge benefit to it, and especially good for shorters like me. Not many penny stocks are available to trade on there, but overall, I think it's a decent starting broker for new traders to learn how to trade on. And so, like I said, if you're interested in checking them out and you want to help support the channel, I'll post that link here. Again, if you sign up through my link, you do get a free month of our courses and our classes. And so you get a free month of our classes if you sign up through my link. And so let me know if you do. Email me and I'll send you our login for the classes. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, I believe. There's the link if you want to go check that out. Also, shout out to Trade Ideas. Trade Ideas is cool enough for allowing me to stream their scans every day. And so if you want to look at the scans I'm using Trade Ideas. And you can check that out here. And so go check out Trade Ideas. Really awesome, versatile scanner. Makes my mornings much easier. But yeah, Cron cannabis plays are starting to run up. like I said, guys, also check out our classes. You know, we offer these classes. We try to be the anti-guru here. You know, Mitch is up over $400 this week, and Mitch and I just try to be the anti-guru. You know, we're not trying to sell you $1,000 courses here. You can see our member library. We have over 50 hours of content in our member library, and we're constantly updating and adding our new classes here. And so, like I said, literal days of content in our classes, over 50 hours of content. And so we just have a ton of different content. All of it's only $15 a month. And so you can see we have day trading concepts, risk reward here, where we have classes on calculating risk reward. You can see we have psychology. Our last one was a review on the book How to Trade for a Living by Aziz. We also have actual individual strategies. 9 EMA pullback, moving average crossover. We got VWAP fades, rejections, bounces, bear flags, pennants, wedges, anything you could think of in the strategy section. And like I said, this is only $15 a month. And so we just try to be the anti-guru. We're not going to sell you $1,000 courses. We can give you more content than everybody else for $15 a month. And so that's what we try to do here. I'll play the promo video if you guys want to see the promo video for the site. If you're new here, you can watch out the promo video for the site. All right, that's the promo video for our site. Like I said, like we said here, if you want to check out our classes, our library has over 50 hours of content. Really, it's over 55 hours now of content. We hold classes 3 times each week, and it's all for $15 a month. And so go to this link. I'll post that link here. To check out our classes, go to this link here. And like I said, $15 a month. We try to be as cheap as possible. We're not trying to be gurus. We're trying to give people a cheap option to actually learn how to trade for cheap. And we're actually trading live every day, so you can watch what we do, if we practice what we preach and so forth and so on. And so go check that out. Like I said, $15 a month. It's super cheap, and we just try to be the anti-guru here, giving you more content than everybody else. 55 hours, actual days of content for $15 a month. And so go check it out if you have time. We just try to be as cheap as possible. Like I said, today the TradeNet 20% off sale is ending. You can get the intro package for $3.99, and if you go and buy a package through my link on TradeNet, you get our classes for free. And so you get our classes for free. So go check that out if you have time. Sorry, Session. Yeah, brother. I'll post that in the. I'll start posting that in the videos as well. That's actually a good idea. Sorry, man. I got you. But yeah, good luck for the rest of the day, guys. We'll see you all a little bit later. And yeah, have a good weekend. We'll see you all Monday morning. If you're in our classes, our next class is on Sunday. Sunday night is when our next class is. It should be Sunday at about 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so we'll see you all then if you're part of our member base. And all right, I'll answer this. So Nikki asks, John, why do you use, you mean trade ideas? Or you mean, I use Thinkorswim for charts. And then I use TEFS, which is TradeNet's executing broker, to execute my trades. And so, like, this is TradeNet's platform. Like, if you want to see their actual platform, like, this is what it looks like. And so it's actually a pretty versatile platform here. But, like, this is TradeNet and TEF's actual default platform. And I just like Thinkorswim's charts. I'm just used to using Thinkorswim for charting. And so, you know, I just like Thinkorswim for charting, but I use Thinkorswim for charts, and I just kind of make my TradeNet window small here so you can see. So I like Thinkorswim for charting. It allows me to put a little bit more stuff in here. But I think TradeNet has a good broker as well, a good platform. I'm just used to Thinkorswim. And so I hope that makes sense. Uh-oh, two-way. You put me in the hot seat, huh, brother? Yeah, man. Yesterday in class, we had the 1-minute pullback class on a scalping strategy, a scalping long strategy, and two-way gave me a random stock to trade it on. You kind of set me up for the win, but I appreciate it, two-way. But yeah, have a good day, guys. We'll see you all on Monday. If you're in our classes, we'll see you Sunday night for our next class. And yeah, good luck. We'll see you all a little bit later.